Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. We're playing a 5-point match on Backgammon Hub against David. Good match to my opponent. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Okay, hitting, I think fighting for this good point is a little better there, or a lot better there. Like I'm kind of doing here, fighting for the good 5-point. So I think this is best. All right, so I got a pretty solid edge. Wonder if I can cube this. I'm up in the race, got better structure, got some decent threats. All right, I think there's enough here. I would not. I mean, only a 1-point board, so I would not pass this. But I'm thinking there's just enough going on here. I'm thinking this is best. Is there anything else? So obviously I can't hit him. I can make the. I knew there was something else here. I can make the 15. Yeah, so maybe that's better, rather than leave a double shot in the outfield. Yeah, glad I took a second look there. There's something in my brain that said there was another play there. Okay, nothing wrong with this. Although I'm actually not sure between 6 to 5 and 9 to 8. It's much better building power, and his board is so weak that I'm kind of going to go for it here. Yeah, definitely like having the extra builders in the zone. Can gum on him. Seems like a good play. Okay, probably got to go after him on the ace here. Although actually I can make the 4 instead. I guess that's more important. Dance? Now I go after him. Not 100% clear whether to hit him loose or not, but maybe this is best. And then actually I can get another builder here. 3-3 plays well. Like the block number, the big block number over here plays well. Okay, it was probably this actually, because 3-3 and 1-1 still play well. For me, that is. There you go. 6-6 worked also actually, so that was a good play. Because I get the 4 builders, plus I get 1-1-3-3 and 6-6 working. Yeah, there's something slightly safer here, I think. 1, 2, yeah, this is slightly safer, I think. Look how 6-6 plays, for instance. Actually, there's something slightly safer there too, clearing the 6. Although this is pretty. This still blocks a 6-6 and wins more backgammons. Yeah, not totally clear about this one actually. I'm not sure which play is actually safer. Because if I roll 6-6 here, it's I'm gonna have a million blot numbers. On the other hand, like 6-1, 6-2 is safer the way I played it. But there's other stuff like 6-5 where you want the other one, I guess. That plays better for the backgammon. Hope he's not having internet issues. He seems to be pausing every time. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll. What reason is he doing that on purpose? Using up all his time every time? Because he's pissed off about the rolls or something. Is he actually doing that? Humans are weird, dude. I'm gonna ask him. Maybe not. Okay, I guess he's not doing that. 2, 1. Huh. Well, it could be. It could also be some. I mean, it seems like the timing of the server was weird there too. Like, as soon as his time ticked down, like okay, he played, and then like my roll came like right away, which I don't think it normally does. I think there's usually a delay there. So there might be something weird with the server going on there. Okay, so anyways, his best play is to hit with the 3 with the stronger board, and then yes, splitting or down, both pretty reasonable. Not sure about the 4 here. I could play 13 to 9 and duplicate his 4 somewhat. Okay, I would actually play 13 to 7 here. But there's other stuff. You could just, more normal is to just jump out to the 15. This is too exposed, I think. Like even my numbers, I don't point on them. Like they hit twice. A lot of them hit twice. So I don't think it was good to have these 3 checkers on the 20, 21, and 18 points. I don't think. You can just reasonably run to the 11. I'm not seeing anything better offhand. I mean, you wouldn't mind hitting with the 5, except you got to give up your 8 point to do it. Okay, there's another play here, right? Could jump out to the 16, which keeps the home front in better shape, and it keeps him from making a good point inside, and sometimes he misses. It's kind of a big ask to get missed here, but it could happen. It's thematic, you know, I'm up in the race, so I get the guy going. I don't like playing 8 to 2. Okay, doing okay. Yeah, I mean 13 to 7, 9 to 5 is at least okay. Build up the best board as quick as you can. Yeah, this keeps the. I guess what he's thinking is keeps the 9 point. Ooh, I take No, I was thinking I could take away one of his 7s by making either the 11 or the 9, but I can't do it. I mean, 6-1 isn't hit. This looks all right. Wouldn't mind making the 4 either, but the last one doesn't look that good. And that 9 point has some good value there. So I should just make the 5. So just make the 5. Good. All right, so I'm up 3 pips, but he's on roll, and his timing rates to be worse than mine. So I think I keep the midpoint here. Keep the block on. Because being on roll is sort of worth 4 pips, so in some sense he's up in the race, but also he has like the further back point. Like he has the 18, I have the 13. So that maybe means his timing, he's going to be forced to get off the back point before I'm forced to get off the 13 point. Although it didn't, because I rolled it kind of awkwardly here, it doesn't seem to be working out as planned. See if he keeps the midpoint here. I'd probably just give it up. He'd make the ace point. Keep a little bit more pressure on, but I don't know how much that's worth. Yeah, maybe the timing still works out. I got all bad. Almost all my 6s are bad here. It's just 6, 6, 6, 5, which are okay. Okay, there's another play here. So, sorry. So that's the 5. I guess I want to save a 5, so I can play a 5, 6 to 1 if I need to. which I may need to. Okay, so okay, I guess I'm minimizing and making my 2. This seems important. Oh, and his sixes are bad here. So you don't want to give him, you don't want to break the 13 and give him good 6s. So yeah, the other play 13 to 3 would be quite the blunder. Although I did get punished for the right play. So I guess my strong board, yeah, I would pick up the blot on the 5 points. It doesn't seem like the race is, he's up in the race. It doesn't seem like he needed to take on this significant risk. But it worked. It worked. And the gammons do not help him at the score very much. So he played that correctly. I mean, as opposed to like ripping a checker there. And similar here, he should clear the 6. Although if gammons counted, there'd be some argument for clearing the 4. Although probably you still clear the 6. Unless gamblers were like super valuable, then maybe you can justify clearing the 4 point there, ripping a checker, getting like a small number of extra gammons for a small number of extra losses. All right, so likely it's going to be 4-1. So I will have a free drop there, assuming I save this gammon. So I'm sort of diverse here. I got 6s, 4s to cross over here, and 3s to cross over here. I'm sure everything's close though. Good. I may resign with a clean conscience. I think there's something weird going on with this site. The timing seems off. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's 4-2, not 4-1. Oh, did I resign a gammon there? Holy shit. I don't think I've ever done that before. I was like, oh, I saved the gammon because I got all my checkers in, but I didn't rip a guy. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, in my like 20 plus years of playing online backgammon, I don't think I've ever done that. Accidentally resigned a gammon when I should be resigning a single game. Huh. So I have actually, so it's 3 away, 1 away post Crawford. So I have to take everything at the score pretty much, unless it gets to be some super gammonish position. But yeah, I lost my free drop there. Huh. I'm fascinated by the fact that I made that error. All right, I mean I could run safely to the mid, but that I'm down in the race, and that opens up the blitzing possibilities. I maybe should have actually thought about playing 13-7, 13-10 there. Although maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense at the score. Oh no, oh no, I can hit him here. I was gonna say, oh no, I can slot everything. And he's actually okay to wait. In other words, to not double, because like, I mean, even if he gets a good sequence, I should still take this at the score. I think there's just something weird going on with the site. Oh, okay, so I mean, I assume I'm still taking. So the math is approximately, if I get gammoned a higher percentage than I win, I should pass. But I'm still winning this in the 30s or something, maybe more. So I don't think I'm getting gammon that much. So I'm gonna take this. Oh, this is crushing. Shoot, I'm gonna gammon for the match. All right, I should make the 2 here. Faux show. Okay, I think refreshing the screen actually fixed the server issue. There was some weird delay there. Huh. All right, well, we'll take a look at the computer analysis afterwards. I wonder how much the computer's gonna. I wonder if the computer's gonna ding me for resigning a gammon there. It really doesn't cost me that much. Okay, I can actually resign a gammon here, yes. All right. Yes, fine. Okay. Oh no, I played a 0. I guess it didn't dig me for the bad resignation. I've been playing for a while. I wasn't playing that well, but my last I think my last 3 matches have been 0s. Yeah, one point. Yeah, look at this. 1-0, 1-6, 1-5, 0-4, 0-7 for my last 5 matches. Yeah, it's been kind of a good streak. Not that the decisions have been that hard, but and I think this 1-5 was actually a 0 something in XG. But anyways, let's go to XG mode and we'll take a look at some of these decisions. It's just my errors. All right, so this is sort of a routine thing for me out of the opening, where, I mean, you can kind of do like a normal split play, which isn't, I mean, it's not bad to do that, but you're supposed to fight for the 5 and 4 points out of the opening. So if you can't hit on my side of the board, or you're often hitting loose off the 4 or the 5 points. Sometimes even lower. So that's like a real error there. 6-6. Yeah, double seemed okay at least. Yeah, big double, big take. I can buy it. The edge is just pretty massive here. No, I wouldn't. Well, maybe not massive, but they got a pretty solid edge here, right? I got the structure. I got the hits in the outfield. I got my 5-point slot, which shouldn't be hard to cover. He's got nothing going on, and I got a good race lead. So there's definitely enough here. And glad I took a second look here. Okay, it does want to play a little conservatively here. Oh no, on appeal it likes this. It likes this aggressive play. Lately I've been trying to look for places where the opponent's board is super weak with a blot or 2 in it. And then that gives you extra license to play sort of optimistically like I do here. Right, nothing wrong with 13-9, 9-8. Nice and safe. Only aces in the outfield, but it's pretty dangerous for him to hit with most of his aces. So, 2-1, I think you just anchor up, for instance. 1-1, you're happy to hit. But because it's 1-point board with the blots, I do this other play where I also leave him 6s where he is happy to hit me. But still, it's great when it works because I'm getting extra attacking stuff. Say he rolls a 2-4. I got all this extra attack stuff. And then, yeah, okay, hitting off the ace isn't too bad here. His board's still pretty weak, so you could do this and just try to deny him. This is a play that keeps her from anchoring the most. But he's got a little bit of strength here, and more importantly, you're forgoing building this awesome point. But so I build a point, I go after him. Yeah, hitting loose is a real blunder here, apparently. I always find this a little tricky when to hit loose, or switch like I did. This seemed to be the direct plan though. I'm pretty close to home. 5-1, 15 to 9. Oh, it does make the 9. Okay, I thought the computer would like this because 1-1 makes the point and 3-3, 6-6 still work. As opposed to this where 1-1 doesn't work. Oh, what I'm missing is 2-2 works here. Okay, so it's actually the same number. It's the same number of pointing numbers. Same number of numbers that make the 3 point. And I guess there's some stability in having the 9 point in case he rolls 3-3. Yeah, so the obvious play, which I think most people would do, is 15 to 7, 10 to 6, 9 to 5, which is like a real error here to do this. Yeah, we can put it up on the board. I mean, it might be. It's probably like if the gammon was close. If there was some question about whether you could win a gammon or not when you don't get hit, you might actually do this because you can maintain a closed board the longest as you bear checkers off. But even so, it might be wrong. So the key to this play, I think, is seeing that this play is actually not the safest play. Like look how 6-6 plays. It's good visualization. Good visualization practice. If if you're not used to looking ahead like this, it's probably for a chess player. I bet it's very easy. But like look at how 6-6 plays, and then count up the blot numbers after 6-6. There's a ton of blot numbers. Now that's just one number, but it's indicative of some shoddiness in the position. So I do that. Now look how 6-6 plays here. It's much safer. Although there's another play that the computer likes this. So 6-6 is even safer here. So yeah, maybe I should be able to find this, but I don't know. There's other stuff going on too. Like maybe you don't mind having the 6 point stripped here. In other words, only 2 checkers on the 6 point. Yeah. Yeah, so you could actually clear the 6 here. So what's wrong with that? Let's put it up on the board. Oh, 5-5-5 is a blot number, so yeah, I guess you don't do this. And I guess he could roll double 6s and cause you problems or get off the gammon. All right, 5-2. Okay, so apparently the safer play is this versus this. Okay, I didn't actually know that. It's not obvious to me, but it's fairly close. And again, you're only kind of worried about safety because like that's the main consideration here, because the gammon is so locked up. You know, if you don't get hit, so there's a big premium on playing safely here. My play does win more backgammons. Okay, get the backmen going. Don't leave any shots on my side of the board. Yeah, there's something better with the 6-4. Yeah, 13 to 7 would be best. It's just too exposed to being batted around. Oh, 6-1. Yeah, I guess he doesn't like the triple shot in the outfield. It's close though. It's close. It's great when it works, but it's just so unlikely to work. One thing that bothered me about this play is that in addition to the triple shot, 6-3 hits. So that's like an extra 2 shots, kind of. So the computer goes kind of with a bad positional play, but it is close. Anyways, I do get out of there. I build my 9 points. Okay, it does not clear the 13 here for the reasons I said it during the match. Otherwise, it wouldn't be too bad. And then I just roll awkwardly. 5-4 good, 6-4, and then I get punished. He should pick up the blots. Oh, hey, Aaron, how you doing? Yeah, just played one match. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to play another. But you can go back and see my commentary during the match if you just tuned in. This was dumb though. I actually like resigned a gammon here. When I had I thought, oh, okay, I brought the checker in, so I'm going to save the gammon, and I just thought I could just resign. But I don't have a checker off, so the server kind of resigned a gammon for me. I mean, it warned me that it was going to happen, but so that was kind of a stupid. Mental error. Luckily, it's like not that bad to resign a gammon here, because gammons at this Crawford score where he needs an odd number of points, gammons aren't very valuable for him. So it's not like a huge. I didn't give up like a ton of match winning chances. This is sort of a cute play to know. Normally, obviously, with an early 1-1, you're making the 7 and the 6 points, assuming you're not leaving a direct shot on your side of the board. But with this sort of prime forming here, he's got kind of the start of a nice block. It's actually kind of okay to play 24-22 at most like an even match score. I don't know if the computer actually likes it, but at this score, where gammons only go one way, he can win a gammon and I can't because I only need 1 point to win the match. That play loses fewer gammons because it results in like a forward anchor sometimes. So if it's not right at 0-0, it's like right here to do this instead of the normal thing. And that's just against like an opening 3-1. Because he sort of has the start of a nice block going. Maybe you can do it against 6-1 also, but I don't know. They always tend to make the 7 and the 6 points. Oh, 6-3. Yeah, I should have thought about this. I think. I mean, 13-4 is like okay, but the checker ends up in kind of a bad spot. So this other play where you're just kind of like go for it. His board is so compromised that getting hit's not the end of the world, and getting away with it is sort of tremendous because you get to make that solid. You get to make that solid 5 prime. So I don't know. Maybe I can find that if I think about it. I saw it like right after I picked up the dice. But anyways, I got a nice 6-4. He goes after me. 5-1. Okay, it is still a take. Good. Yeah, I'm winning in the 40s. It's sort of a weird score. Because he should have, like most players, it would be fine for him to double. Fine and obvious for him to double earlier. Where he needs 3 points to win the match, and I just need 1 point to win the match, so he doesn't have anything to lose by doubling. But because at the score, you should kind of take everything, even if you're being crushed, assuming it's not super gammonish. Here, this is super gammonish, but I still win a ton, so the computer still thinks I should take it. And I do find the take. He finds a good play here, and then he does a good job to gammon me. All right, well that was good. Yeah, I'm actually going to take off now. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this. Feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions or anything to say. And we will see you next time.